Rob and Liz in the morning.
On his radio.
Ninja is in for Liz this week, and it's an I Believe Friday.
Woo, 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 woo.
Where you did that well. Where you open up the My HISRadio app, tap on the open mic, and then when you tap record, you just start your sentence with I believe. Something that you believe is going to happen for you this weekend. Since it's a good weekend coming up after this big short week, I Believe Friday will get started with Ninja.
I believe that I'm going to catch up on laundry and finally get the pile of clothes on my floor put away.
She is the newest mama in the HISRadio family. Ollie is 8 weeks old.
He's 2 months today.
Today?
Today.
Happy 2 months there, Ollie.
So cute.
I Believe Friday. Let's go to HISRadio Plus producer desk. Start with Jake.
I believe that my Tigers will do better than last week.
Oh, that was horrible. Oh.
Right, Scott?
Well, I thought it was a very wonderfully pleasant game myself. My dogs.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Let's go to Scott. I Believe Friday. What is it for you?
Well, speaking of the dogs, I'm going to be watching some college football and trying to get as much rest as I can. this
Okay.
weekend.
So I believe you're going to get some rest?
I believe.
Okay.
Yes. Resting up.
HISRadio Plus producer Ben, let's hear it.
I believe I'm going to finish out the week strong with a good day of work today.
There you go. Serving Jesus right here at HISRadio.
Hi, my name is Heather, and I believe that I will get all of my East Carolina University homework done this.
I believe that my mom is going to have a good flight to California to see her brother.
I believe we're going to have a great swim meet Sunday.
I believe we're going to have a blessed weekend.
I believe it's going to be a wonderful weekend. My husband and I are going to the beach with the dog, and I'll get all my homework done.
I believe that if God wants me to be Teacher of the Year, He's going to allow that to happen this morning at my school. Have a great day, and please be praying for me.
I believe I'm going to be a good gymnast.
I believe that me and my husband are going to have a safe trip and a great time going up to Charlotte tonight to go see The Lion King.
I believe we're going to have an awesome weekend with family and friends.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Have a blessed day.
I believe I'm going to have a good day at school, and I'm going to be able to change class enough so I can go with my bonus mama to go to the beach.
I believe that I'm going to get my hoarder room cleaned up this weekend, as well as the rest of my house organized. It's going to be a great weekend. And Ninja, I love you, girl. Love you, girl.
I believe that Rob is wearing deodorant.
You believe correct. I am wearing deodorant. Everybody says thank you.
I believe that God is going to cure my sister of these seizures she's been having and all these health issues related to that. And I believe that God's going to come through in a great way in her life and bless her beyond measure.
I believe we're going to have a great day. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Jesus.
I believe me and my husband are going to have the best time at the Greer Renaissance Festival celebrating his birthday.
I believe this coffee is going to hit the spot and we are going to have a peaceful and wonderful day today.
I believe that my friend's birthday will be the best birthday.
Good morning, all. I believe that my husband and I will find ways through God's love and understanding to communicate better with each other.
I believe that I'm going to get my lawnmower fixed this weekend.
I believe God's going to take all the heartache and the pain that I've gone through in the last 6 months and work it out for my good.
I believe that my sister's port surgery today is going to go well so that she can start chemo next week, and I believe that God is going to be in every step of the way, and He has a message in the middle of this mess.
I believe in prayer, and I believe in miracles.
I believe pumpkin spice should only be available in October and November because this is when pumpkins are out the most. In October, they're decorations, and in November, they're pie filling.
I believe I agree with you completely.
I believe I'm offended.
Rob and Liz in the morning.
On HISRadio.
The kid's ice cream stand to raise some support for his brother's hockey team closed down by the health department. It's Rob and Liz in the morning. HISRadio Ninja, who just did the sigh, is filling in for Liz. I know, isn't that crazy?
That's so sad.
So he's just, it's homemade ice cream.
Which is the best.
Right?
So good.
So he's selling the homemade ice cream, just trying to raise some extra money for his brother's hockey team. They need some money for probably equipment. I don't know. And then some kind, generous soul turned him in.
No. He
Because
was just making ice cream.
So the health department's like, we're sorry, you can't sell it. You know, you're doing a good thing, but you just can't sell it. So they shut it down. However, now he started to give it away and ask for a donation if you'd like to give a donation to his brother's hockey team. First hour after the word got out, he got $1,000.
Oh, nice.
And then a candy store heard wind of what was going on, and so they opened up, and now he's at $10,000. I think the hockey team's going to do pretty good.
They'll get some fancy new jerseys.
Rob and Liz in the morning.
On his radio.
Very curious on the things that you have stored in your garage. Now, Scott's garage is completely full of things that are supposed to be in the attic.
It is getting cluttered. How do garages get so cluttered so fast?
Because we don't throw things away.
You might need it later.
You know?
Right.
So let's see. Important documents in your garage, Scott?
No.
Okay. I don't know if Ninja has a garage. Do you?
We have a shed that we call the garage, but I don't think you could fit a car in there.
No car in the shed. Lawnmower, maybe, not the car.
Yeah.
Okay. Important documents in your shed?
No.
Okay. Electronics. Any electronics?
Yeah.
Yes.
Freezers?
No.
I've got a little mini fridge.
Mini fridge? Okay.
Yeah.
How about clothing or any kind of fabric?
No.
No? Ninja? No? Paintings? Wall art? Anything like that?
No.
I think so.
Propane tanks? Any kind of chemicals?
No.
Furniture? Wood furniture?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
No.
No? Well, the important documents in the electronics Scott has, you're not supposed to have any of that stuff in the garage for certain reasons. Like the clothes, moths, the rest of the stuff would be humidity.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the summer, it's a sauna, and then it's freezing in the winter for most cases. And they say all those items that I just listed, never have them in your garage because they'll get ruined.
Oof.
I know, right?
Kind of makes sense.
It does.
Yeah.
But where else are you going to put it?
In the garage.
Rob and Liz in the morning.
On his radio.
There's this wedding. And you know how at the wedding, there's that whole part that if you oppose what's going on, you have the right to speak, right? What's that actually? How do they say that? I forgot how they said it.
We didn't offer that at our wedding. Our pastor was like, if you say that, then that means your people did not do their job. So...
That's
so we
great.
didn't do that.
It's like something like if anyone opposes or something like that, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Yes.
I think I got close. So here, this actually happened in a wedding. And they captured the moment that somebody spoke up.
Oh, goodness.
They did. So it's an outside wedding. They're near a farm. It's so beautiful. Listen real close. The person who's doing the wedding ceremony gets to the point where they ask this question.
In order to proceed, I must now ask if any person here
Literally, a cow walks up on the other side of the fence, and at the moment she asks that question, it moos. On cue. That's the coolest thing. I love this.
You could not have staged that if you wanted.
And it's not. I mean, here it is.
In order to proceed, I must now ask if any person here
That's great. That is the best.
Maybe she was in love with the groom.
Could be.
Rob and Liz in the morning.
On his radio.
Rob and Liz in the morning. I'm Ninja and for Liz this week.
As if you needed another thing that is cardio to add to your routine. Here's something that if you have rhythm, might help immensely. It's called cardio drumming.
So you run with a drum?
It sounds like it, doesn't it? Get on the treadmill with a drum. Actually, it's one of those workout balls. You know, when you do sit-ups and I guess you could do push-ups on this ball. They put this ball like on a bucket, a 5-gallon bucket with drumsticks, and then just beat on it.
Huh.
Yeah.
So how
like
many
it's a drum.
calories can you lose doing that?
At least 2 or 3.
That's good.
At least 2 or 3 calories. But they say it's a pretty good thing. You're with a group. It develops a community. Everybody's there just having some fun, just making some noise and going to the rhythm of the music.
That does sound fun, and it's probably stress relieving too, hitting
Right?
it, you know?
And some senior citizens are liking this as well. They'll even put it on a trash can that you have in your house, in the kitchen. Yeah. Put it on top of that, the ball itself, sit on a chair, and just go to town on the thing.
We need to start doing that here for some team bonding.
Good morning. About that drum cardio, I have a friend in Nashville, North Carolina. For the last at least year, they've been doing this drum cardio, and they have a blast. They don't just stand there and drum. They dance around, and they've got music going. They have a ball, literally.
Rob and Lizz in the morning.
On His Radio.
It feels like you can have pumpkin spice everything nowadays, including pumpkin spice hair.
Hair?
Yes.
What's this, a wig? Extensions?
No, it's like hair coloring. I mean, I guess you could do wigs, but it's like getting your hair colored the pumpkin spice color. Don't worry, it's not going to taste like pumpkin spice.
Although there is shampoo that has pumpkin scent in it, so you can smell like a pumpkin.
Yeah, so you can smell like a pumpkin, and your hair can look like a pumpkin, too.
So these are highlights, not the whole hair being a pumpkin-like.
Right, highlights or lowlights or a combination of the two. It's like a deep copper, burnt orange, and warm cinnamon tones, and I really like it. I feel like I would do this to my hair.
Why not? Then get it done.
I'm thinking about it.
Are you really?
Yeah, it's just you gotta save up a little bit because getting your hair done with all those colors might be a little pricey.
It is pretty expensive to do your hair, isn't it? Especially if you color it.
Mm-hmm.
And I only know this because I have my wife, Amy.
Rob and Lizz in the morning.
On His Radio.
I don't know if you remember the story about a guy who saved a penguin. A little baby penguin, right? Mm-hmm. And it was like full of grease and stuff like that. Washed the thing off, and then released it when it was time back into the wild. I think it went. I think he went to an island and dropped him off at an island.
I think
and
so.
The penguin wound up following him all the way back to the house, and so every time, a certain time of year, the penguin would come to the house and stay with the guy. Turns out they turned this into a movie.
Oh, it's like a little Hallmark movie?
I think it's on Netflix.
Oh,
great, I think it is. Yeah. And so it's the neatest thing to see that you hear about these things, you go, they should turn that into a movie. Well, they did. It's called My Penguin Friend.
Oh, it's about time there's movies about penguins instead of just puppies. I love puppy movies, but
they are nice. But there hasn't been a good penguin movie in a while.
Yeah.
There was one that Jim Carrey was in. I don't even remember the name of it. Anybody know the name of it?
Was it when the penguin that danced?
Mr. Popper's Penguins?
That's it. Mr. Popper's Penguins. Is that Ben? Ben over at His Radio Plus.
I thought you were talking about Happy Feet.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
That is a good one, yeah.
That one is good.
But this is live action.
A real penguin.
A real penguin, and how they turned that real life story into a movie.
Because they're besties.
Rob and Lizz in the morning on uplifting and encouraging His Radio.
What happened at Ohio State University a couple of weeks ago just happened at Texas A&M too.
It's traveling around to the universities?
This is the coolest thing. So if you'll remember, Ohio State University, some of the football players that have a strong relationship with Jesus, put together a whole thing for the students. About 800 students showed up, and they gave their stories. There was worship music. Even 60 students got baptized after that.
So beautiful.
Just happened at Texas A&M now.
It's becoming contagious.
I love this. And these are the big universities. And so Texas A&M, you had some players and students that did the same thing. They had the stage, they did the worship music, they were sharing their stories. And then there was baptism. About 62 students at Texas A&M took place in the baptism here as well. So it seems like that the college campuses are starting to really fire up about Christ, and it's really encouraging.
I love how the athletes are leading it.
Right?
Super cool.
That is really, really good, especially for athletes that are great at their craft, and they have this strong relationship with Jesus, and now they're just, you know what? If you like how I play, this is how I live, and I want to tell you about it.
Athletes tend to be be mentors in a lot of kids' lives and students' lives. And so it's a great opportunity to share their faith because they already look up to you.
And they're doing it. So just happened at Texas A&M. It was about a week ago. Pray for those students because they're new believers in Christ. And let's see what the next college campus is going to do.
Rob and Lizz in the morning on uplifting and encouraging his radio.
There's goat milk, oat milk, almond milk, cow's milk, and now apparently water buffalo milk.
For real? Water buffaloes?
Yes.
Okay.
There is a company that's going to be in Austin, Texas, that is making water buffalo milk ice cream.
Because, of course, Austin is the official home of Water Buffalo.
Is it really?
No, I have no idea. I just made that up. But it's interesting that they're making ice cream out of it.
Yes. I heard that water buffalo milk is fattier, so maybe it'll be creamier ice cream.
And tastier? Could be.
I would
if
hope
it's
so.
creamier, it's tastier. I mean, the biggest connoisseur of ice cream that I can even think of is Scott.
I love ice cream. You know, I was thinking I've had bison burgers. I've had wings from buffalo. And now you're telling me that I can have ice cream from a water buffalo.
Yes.
It's like a whole meal here.
Dude, the wings is a different thing.
Oh, okay.
It's not actually buffalo.
But now, okay, ice cream that would taste like wings, buffalo wings.
That does not sound good. I'm sorry.
You haven't tried it, though.
And I will not.